very important part of my work is cooperating with different organizations on this issue of green jobs and sustainability. I'm working with different organizations, international ones, part of the trade unions organizations, or different foundations. And in all these different type of organizations, I believe the findings of GLAMURS are very relevant, because it is dealing with a very interesting and right now very relevant issue, very relevant topic, that is the sustainable lifestyles. And it touches upon different dimensions of our lives as workers, as consumers, as policymakers, etc. And also deals with different subjects like mobility and transportation, like housing, like consumption, like agriculture, food, nutrition. So the fact that it's such a wide project and deals with sustainability on all these different dimensions make this project very relevant to my work. I can mention different issues, like for European Union. Now we have like different policies in relation to circular economy and sustainability, and now also very relevant climate change policies. And we need to understand how all these different measures are going to impact our lives in positive ways and in negative ways, in order to make sure that the advantages are maximum. So for me, this type of projects are very, very interesting. We need this type of research done. Yeah, there are a couple of things that the Commission can do about that. First of all, it is important to make sure that this research is done, so that funds are available for the research community to be done. And the way the Commission is now working on this interdisciplinary manner, it's very, very interesting as well, because otherwise in the past it was always either economics or social science, but not mixed together. So first of all, to enable the research to be produced. Secondly, something very interesting the Commission is trying to do is to make sure there is a connection between the rich community and the policymakers. I think they are making an important effort to make sure these two communities are talking. Maybe additional efforts should be done to make sure that the research community also talks to the civil society. There are different organizations that might not be that familiar with all these type of findings. We are learning here in GLAMURS, like the workers, like the young organization, women organizations, and many others. Some communities are, for example, working on supporting public transport, and they might not be such aware of this type of research. So I think the Commission should try to do more in this direction. Well, that's an interesting question, because this type of projects that takes place at the European level, in the end, what they do is like they take lessons or take interesting findings from different countries, from different regions, and put it together into a single kind of conclusion or recommendation. So in the end, the specificity of our regions somehow is losing over the road. But this is what is interesting about putting together all these different lessons learned, is that somehow we get the confirmation about the way we are doing things. Let me explain myself. There are like different initiatives in Spain and in many other regions towards this type of sustainability development that are related to agriculture or urban organic agriculture, or using more the bicycle, going to school with the bicycles and things like that. Sometimes you believe when you are in a city that you are the only one doing this. So you feel like a little bit alone, a little bit crazy sometimes, because you try to do things very different to your other fellow citizens. So the fact that this type of projects is also assessing similar initiatives at the European level makes you feel better in this way. Feels that there are other like crazy citizens around the world doing the same thing. So it's supportive and it's good for us.